Okay, so next is Jamison and Shye.
Yeah.
And they sang Love Yourself. And I'm just smiling because by Bieber, written by Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
By the Biebs. And I just was like, this is just a great song. It's
It
just,
really
it's
is.
just, Ed Sheeran wrote he's just a beast of a writer. I mean,
Yes,
it's
he
just
is.
crazy.
Yeah.
Shy's voice is not of this world.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
just sometimes people just have voices where it just can't be explained.
Right.
Like the girl's 17 and she's doing like, I think Michael said it or someone said it, like she's doing like Adele things
Yeah.
at 17.
Yeah.
Or like Brittany Howard is who she and she even kind of favors Brittany Howard in looks
Yes, she
like
does.
Brittany Howard things.
Yes.
And these instinctual singing things that a teenager shouldn't be doing.
No.
And it's just a rarity to find stylistically someone who you could tell has confidence issues, but is so confident in their instrument
Come on.
that it just comes out.
Yeah.
I said, Jamison, every time you sing, I get emotional. Every time you sing, the tears well up in my eyes. And Stephanie will
Truly.
tell you, most singers don't make me cry. Like it's rare.
James is not easily moved.
I said, I felt like this was the best performance of the night. I wouldn't say the most dynamic, but I would say the best performance for me. For me. This is I actually rewound and watched this one again.
Okay.
I loved it so much. I said, Jamison, what are you doing? I said, the rap singing at the beginning, I said, I'm stealing everything. I'm stealing everything, sir. Everything that you're doing, I'm stealing it. I said, y'all, listen to how they both find the groove in the middle of the beats. Like, they weren't just singing like straight, right? It was a perfect example of how you backphrase. Perfect example of how you wait a split second, the beat comes in and you're right behind it, but you're right there with it. I said, this was great coaching by Michael, because Michael even said, he's like, I just want a little groove. I want a little bit, like a little bit more in the cut singing. And especially he said about Jamison and Jamison, like, especially like the front half of the song, like what he was doing, he's like, that. He said, it was like, it wasn't just da, da, da. He was going da, 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 like all types of rhythms, rhythmically, all over the place. And it just stylistically, it fit. I said, okay, show your range, Shye. Did you hear, like, she went up? I said, okay. I said, show your range, young lady. I said, wow, wow, wow. I was very, I'm just going to come out and say, I was very, very upset. Jamison should not be leaving this show at all. You all got it wrong. The fact that you all did not bop for him is crazy to me. It's just insane. Y'all go back and listen to hear what he was doing. He was giving us Steve Perry, but he was doing stylistic things like in an R&B soul way, and giving us worship director, like worship leader. Like it's like he was doing it all. I said, but I know why. I know why he was sent home. Stephanie will explain it when she talks about this, about something she told me earlier about when she saw the pairings. Y'all, Shye has a unique talent that doesn't come around too often. And they hear what we hear. We hear what they hear. And they hear what we hear. It is a unique talent that is like Adele rare. And that's the only, like, if he was paired up against anyone else, he would have won. And he would have been sending somebody home.
Yep.
But I understand that there's no side. That I just think that Jamison is one of the top singers of this show. And so I thought they got it wrong by not keeping him. Stephanie?
I have more to say about this than I thought, because the more that you was talking, the more stuff kept coming up. Let me just dive in. Shye. The tone is just wicked. And for both of y'all, the holleration in the rehearsal, I was like, well dang. Well dang. Like that shoot. Shye has got the storyteller, rich, mature voice. The maturity of her voice is way like it's if you look at her and you don't think that sound's supposed to come out of her mouth.
Like Gwen was freaking out, right? She was like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, that voice has been through 3 divorces. She got like 4 kids and 2 jobs. Like that's what her voice sounds like. Like her voice sounds like life. And it's so beautiful, the control that she has over it. Jamison, brother, the swag of it all, the power of it all, the soul of it all, the holler of it all, the character of it all. Okay.
Yeah.
You better run. You better give us the grit. It was just a masterpiece what you did. And I want you to hear me, because I can't stand, and I know the voice has to have an angle, and the voice has to have, everybody has to have a story to some degree or whatever. And what made me mad about tonight was that they focused on the fact that part of Jamison's story is that he he struggles with rejection. And then what happens? So I hate when stuff like that happens, but I'm going to need you to know, sir. On tonight, what you did was masterful. Yeah. And just because somebody is an artist and gifted in their own lane does not mean that they have full knowledge of others. Okay. Speaking of Michael Bublé did not understand the timing things that you were doing, Jamison. They were a little bit too sophisticated for Mr. Bublé, who is very much on time person. He does not understand the timing and it being in the cut. If I were to ask Michael Bublé what being in the cut means, he might not understand. But what you were doing was you were dancing around the melody of that song, which is how it's supposed to be done if you understand who the artist and who the author of the song was. Ed Sheeran. All of Ed Sheeran's early stuff and even current stuff is very rap singing. It's very you take whatever the melody is and you dance around it, basically lyrically, and that is what you did. And not only Bieber, but Ed Sheeran would be honored at how you handled his song. So I want you to hear that from us. It might not mean as much coming from us because we are no Michael Bublé, but we know a little something. Okay, so I want to speak that into you. One other thing that I want to say is that I loved. First of all, when I saw this pairing, I cussed. I was like, shit. And then when I saw when this pairing was coming in the lineup, which is what I think James was alluding to, when I saw when this pairing was in the lineup of things, knowing the show, I knew somebody was going to go home and probably would not be stolen based on placement in the show. Jamison, I want to thank you on Shye's behalf, because this is a 17-year-old young lady and you are a 30-something-year-old gentleman. And I want to thank you for your pairing and your partnership. I don't know how I would feel.
Real quick, y'all have no idea what goes into the preparation of these battles. Mm-hmm. We got a little behind the scenes look, and it is hours upon hours upon hours that you spend with your battle partner. Upwards of a week, right, Steph?
Yes. Yeah.
And you're locked in a room and you just so to Stephanie's point, sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much
and I want to make this point because it's not only because of the difference in gender, it's because of the difference in age. To have to spend that much time with somebody who is in a different season of life than Shye is. And for them to seemingly have the bond that they had and the way that they were able to perform this thing together. And I think Reba used the word staging, which sounds inauthentic and artificial, but it wasn't. The way they sang this song as friends was really touching to me. Like, I really appreciated that, knowing how much time y'all would have to spend together and knowing that this may not on face value be the most comfortable pairing for each one of you. The way you were able to make it work and have a beautiful product at the end, I want to congratulate both of you.
Awesome. So, Shye,
congratulations to Shye. Yeah.
Went through with Michael, and then Jamison got sent home, unfortunately. But we love you, sir.
We do.
I'm going to go on your handle because I need to hear some more stuff by you. You're a voice I could listen to all the time, Jamison.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.